So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pinches it off him. He could be in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davis cuts it out.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Maignan...
Richarlison!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fofana.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Jovic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Sarr.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. First quarter of an hour gone. That's a nicely measured pass. Maignan gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Loftus-Cheek. Milan still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bissouma. Now it's Pulisic.
Fofana really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance!
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Johnson. Gets his pass away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pulisic. Kyle Walker. Now it's Jovic. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He can get that clear. Half an hour played now. Reinders. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bissouma. Solanke tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Johnson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Rafael. Sarr just eases him off the ball. Reinders. Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Solanke. Gray.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Reinders. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good alertness. Fofana. Reinders. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Loftus-Cheek. Jovic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Jovic. Sarr tries to clear. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's got to be in here! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Second corner of the
numero
game.
11. Numero 8. Numero 29. Numero 9. Lasciano il
Cleared
campo
without
per
hesitation.
il numero 79.
Milan
Il numero
are
21.
looking to go forward
Il
now.
numero 80. Il numero 38. Il
Musa.
numero 7.
Romero spots it and intercepts.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
That has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And that really is so impressive. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Solanke.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And Solanke! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Solanke. Son Heung-min. Sa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's going to go a long way. Musa. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Son Heung-min.
Footballing with usually a...
And the shots! That's it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And that could set him on his way. And he's intervened well there. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. And here's Richarlison. That pass has been well intercepted.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He rises! He will be livid with himself. Chukwueze making good progress on the right-hand side. Closing in on... There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Solanke. That's very neat. It's a sweet ball, that. Musa, he can run onto that. Out to Chukwueze. It's a goal kick. Bissouma, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min, chance here to counter. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kyle Walker, Chukwueze, and Kyle Walker. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Solanke, a lot of space ahead of him. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Joao Felix picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
We have already started here.
The most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways.
He's through and all alone! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. Fofana. Johnson. Well timed, excellent interception. He's played him through. Fofana. Rafael Leao. Johnson. Solanke. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Milan controlling the possession in this early phase. That's a shade optimistic. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Solanke. Well read. And the danger is averted. Loftus-Cheek producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through, now is he in?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. Walker. He's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fofana strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Solanke. Fofana. Loftus-Cheek. Chiao. Kyle Walker. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fofana. Milan looking to pass their way through. Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now the finish! Goal! And Milan have the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Milan have reclaimed it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the...
And it's been given away. Son Heung-min! That's another chance! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Reinders. Rafael Leao. Can he get it through? He's gone away. And that'll be a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely there. Certainly.
Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tottenham have their second corner now. Walker tries to clear.
Abraham.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fofana. Hernandez. Here's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Deftly away. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Gabbia cuts it out. Fofana. Rafael Leao. And Reinders. Fofana, little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Fofana. Rafael Leao. Chooses to go back. That has not gone well. Sarr, and the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fofana. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gray. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well
L'affluenza di
played.
quest'oggi è di
Gone for
80.607
throwing.
spettatori. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 90, numero 11, numero 10, numero 8, numero 29. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 21, il numero 79, il numero 38, il numero 80. Attenzione,
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tottenham have their third corner. Musa getting this one clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gets a good foot in there. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Opts to play. Musa! And he's there to clear it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gray calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, what has happened here? Johnson. Now Sarr. Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Up for a header! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tottenham had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Here's Chukwueze. Oh, important interception. And here's Joao Felix. He's found a way for great hits. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Now it's Chukwueze. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Joao Felix puts his foot on the gas.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
No
recupero.
chances there. Son Heung-min. Reinders gets across to intercept that. Very nicely done. Good spot that. We are into overtime. Joao Felix looking to run onto it. Fraser Forster clears. Son Heung-min has created one goal already. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.